Psychology shows that one simple tweak boosted sales by 900% in this company. And not by spending more on adverts, not by rewriting copy, but by just actually understanding the psychology of humans and by removing hidden complexity. And right now, that same hidden complexity that's actually confusing your customers is killing your conversions as well. So by the end of this video today, you'll know how to spot something called decision overload, which is a psychological principle in your funnel or in your sales processes. You'll be able to remove hidden friction that's costing you in sales as well, and also structure your choices that you give to your customers in a way which is going to get them to say yes more often. So let's start with principle number one: offer less but sell more. And this is called the paradox of choice. Back in the year 2000, psychologists Iyengar and Lepper tested jam displays like strawberry jam, blackcurrant jam. And what they did was they got two different displays, one with 24 different flavors in and another one with only 6 flavors in. And what they actually found, what they predicted, was that the more flavors they had, the more choice they were giving people. So actually, if you give people a lot of choice, they're bound to find something that will work for them. That's actually wrong according to behavioral science and according to this study as well. So the display, which contained 24 flavors, only 3% of shoppers actually bought anything from that display. But the display with 6 flavors actually showed 30% of shoppers bought from this. So that's a 10 times increase from 3 to 30% with a reduction of choices. And it's not just jam this works with. In retirement plans, the more options or funds that are offered for people, the fewer employees sign up for it. So if you think about it, this happens all over the place. It happens in your business, it happens in your sales, it happens in your market, and it happens in your life as well. And we naturally think that the larger selection people get of something, the more likely they are to pick something from it because they'll have something which works for them. But actually, that's not what happens at all. When you give a person too many options or you send out an email with too many calls to action, people will look at that email and they'll think to themselves, this is quite a complicated email. I'm actually going to read it later. And later, as we know in marketing and psychology, means never. So if you are experiencing something like this in your business, or you're running a business with a lot of different choices, whether it's your various different SKUs in your e-commerce business or you offer a bunch of different services, you can fix these mistakes right now. Number one, you can cut pop-ups to one clear lead magnet. Only keep one clear lead magnet there. Number two, you can keep pricing to just 3 tiers instead of a bunch of different prices. You can have a good tier, a better tier, and a best tier as well, or most popular. Number three, on your landing pages, drive attention to only one call to action. Don't have your home page linked up there. Don't have your About Me page. Don't link to a YouTube video or anything like that, because it offers too much choice for the people. And we know that people will basically, visitors or your audience will basically get choice overload in this scenario and not take any action. So when you simplify, people actually stop stalling and they finally buy. Principle number 2, you got to guard against something called decision fatigue. A 2011 study of judges found that they actually approved 65% of parole cases in the morning. By lunchtime, approvals fell to almost 0. So after a break, after the lunch break right there, approvals jumped back to 65% again. So they had the same cases, but different energy at various different times of day. And that's because in the morning, people are very fresh, right? But in the afternoon, they have that little dip in productivity, and it's just before they've eaten or it's just after they've eaten as well. And the reason why is they need more fuel to power themselves so they can make better decisions. If you look at any decision-making charts, you can see that decisions kind of work like this throughout the day. But this actually affects your business as well. So for instance, you've probably got customers who are experiencing a bunch of decision fatigue right now. So your fix for your business is, number one, don't overload your buyers at the end of a funnel. Make it very simple. See, after the checkout forms, show one clear confirm button. Don't have 3 upsells. You keep your follow-up offers very staggered. You let people complete one decision before you ask for another one. Number 2, you reduce unnecessary steps in your flow. So every extra choice costs you sales as well. So if you think about that, you think that people have very busy lives. They've probably dealt with a whole bunch of things and decisions all day. And when they come to you and you're marketing their service, just keep a single linear route. Don't give them the opportunity to think this is too hard of a decision. I've already got a busy day and I would probably need to come back and look at this later. Take that choice from them, make everything as simple as possible. 1 to 2 choices. And if you do this right, you can help people who are experiencing decision fatigue and actually increase your sales. Principle number 3, don't chase perfect. Guide people to good enough. So customers rarely buy the perfect option. They actually buy, from research, the option that feels clear, the option that feels safe, and the option that feels easy as well. Here's a study which was done which shows exactly this. So Schwartz's Maximizer study showed that people paralyzed by finding the best ended up actually feeling less happy. So if you're experiencing perfectionism for your customers in your business, here's how you can fix that. Number 1, curate down your offer. Don't show 12 nearly identical packages. Instead, present the strongest 2 to 3 options, the ones you think that your customers or your clients will really like. Number 2, use recommendation signals. You've seen them on various different websites where it says things like most popular or best value labels, and they're usually over the top of products. If you could include some of those on your website, customers often choose the middle tier option anyway, and that's what is actually shown in various different studies and that. And when it's clearly guided, they'll continue to get the middle option because it's actually the budget friendly option, and it's also probably the option which has everything that they are gonna need as well. Number 3, simplify features. Customers don't need to know every single technical detail about what you're selling, what the product does. They need to see how it solves their problem quickly. So list out the top 10 problems that your customers have for that. Pick the 3 most painful and then explain those 3 most painful on your actual page. So we covered a lot of information in this video, but here's a quick recap for it. Less choice leads to faster yeses. When you reduce your steps, you can protect the attention of your customers as well. And also, you can guide customers to make good enough decisions so that they actually act now and don't get stuck in perfectionism. Now you've simplified the path to help you sell more, but the next challenge is making customers actually walk it. And that's where persuasion mistakes actually creep in. A lot of companies, they understand the principles of persuasion, but they don't actually apply them correctly, or they might apply them in a way which is actually hurting the business instead. For that, watch my next video, the 5 persuasion mistakes killing your conversions. If you click here, I'll show you exactly how to fix mistake number 2, which is the CTA soup giving your customers far too many options. We'll go into depth on that question right there. Take care, see you in the next video.